Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for April 20th, 2026. We've got Base and Renaissance today, and we've got pretty good looking 5-2. Trashing is Sentry, Hideout, Priest, Remodel, so plenty of that, but probably we're going to be primarily using Sentry, although if Sentry, you know, isn't getting the job done, we've got some backup options. Certainly going to open Sentry though. The plus actions from Mountain Village and Hideout. Draw is Smithy and Sinister Plot. And gains from Artisan and Bandit. No plus buy. Definitely makes Canal look worse. Although Canal Artisan has some potential synergy, but then again, I don't know how much we care about being able to Artisan for Artisan here. Maybe we do. The thing that I find it difficult to imagine being able to do is play a whole bunch of Artisans, because even though there's 2 stacks of villages, the Hideout is both draw negative and also card in your deck negative, and the gains are limited here. And then, as such, you're only really mostly working with 1 stack of villages, and the draw is terminal. So I think terminal space is going to be somewhat at a premium here. However, being able to Artisan for Artisan or Gold does mean that we can gain to hand cards to remodel into provinces, and that does seem pretty good. Well, I guess the Sinister Plot draw isn't terminal, but that's the total amount of draw that Sinister Plot can give you is pretty limited. And then, of course, remodel itself is also terminal. So yeah. So I do think there's probably some application for Canal, but it's not as crazy as it might be under other circumstances, perhaps. In terms of like actually playing with Bandit versus just doing Artisan, like, I mean, I guess it depends on whether we want to delete the bot scolds, because otherwise I think Canal Artisan, if we have the opportunity to set that up, looks just kind of better. But deleting the bot scolds would be probably pretty good here, given again the limited gains. Anyway, so like I said, we're gonna open with a Sentry. It seems pretty obvious, and there is a little bit of potential downside to taking a border guard, but this doesn't look quite so hot. I guess we're gonna take a silver. The bot already got 2 border guards? Wait, so I didn't pay attention to what it got turn 2. I know it opened remodel. It must have opened remodeled border guard. And then, yeah, huh. All right, so we've got 5. We could just take a remodel. We've still got 2 estates in our deck. I think that makes sense. It'd also be good to get Sinister Plot, but like, we're going to trigger a shuffle next turn, so I want to have the remodel in the shuffle. We could leave that estate on top for the remodel. I think I will do that. And then do we take the plot now? I think so. Okay. Let's just go ahead and trash 2 estate to mountain village. Grab another silver. I'd like to get to artisan. Draws so far have not been all too impressive. So we have 3 right now. This is our only estate. We have both of our non-money stop cards in hand. So if we add a token and then can find the silver, we could hit artisan. If we don't do that, we cannot hit artisan. That's not technically true. If we find the mountain village, no, but there's no way that we could pick up the card we remodel it to. Yeah. I mean, what are the odds that we hit 6 if we do draw a card? I think they're pretty good. Because there'll only be 4 cards we have to go through, and we have Sentry and Mountain Village down there, which are both not stop cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to draw. And then do we play the Mountain Village first is the next question. I think mostly it just doesn't matter. All right. Take, I think, another Mountain Village. We can get draw off the artisan, but we really want to be able to start with a Mountain Village. The bot buys a gold. So maybe we do want to play with Bandit. Actually, we should discard the artisan because we can just pick it up with Mountain Village. Okay, so we've got Mountain Village silver. The artisan for another Mountain Village. What are we top decking in that case? And what do we want to do with the remodel this turn? We're not hitting 7 this turn for Canal. I don't know how much we care that we're not doing that, but we're not doing it. We could just, like, top deck a smithy. We know we have the other mountain village down there. Remodel silver to bandit and buy a border guard. It's not terrible. Sure. I don't think we need to draw right now. Well, okay. I guess we might as well. No, it doesn't. It totally doesn't matter. But sure, I'll discard one of these and then pick it up that way. I guess play this and yeah, I was gonna say maybe we get to take Lantern of the Horn, which I can never frickin' remember which is which without seeing the pictures. Okay. The horn. Uh, so we play the bandit. Pick up the gold. We artisan for another mountain village. Top deck that. Goodbye canal. All right. Do we want to draw cards now? Hmm. Not really. I don't actually know if I. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to end up picking these both up. Right, I think we need another smithy at this point. No copper down there for the sentry to trash. Which means, well, we still want to play the sentry first. So we might just want to start on provincing this turn. We play bandit into smithy, and we can buy a province. Border guard on top does not interfere with that. Yeah. Actually, we didn't need the gold. I forgot we have canal. Okay, whatever. Hmm. Maybe we should draw here when we don't have a village in hand yet. Like, we're not going to get a lot of value out of drawing, like, one time late. I'm going to draw cards now. I would like to trash copper. Can we set that up? We have to play the mountain village is the thing. So I guess the answer is, well, we could not. Top decking with artisan isn't going to be enough. Okay, we play the border guard first, and then we can pick up that instead. Damn it. Okay, well, we can trash a copper here. All right, we do need to pick up that province. And then I think we just artisan for another mountain village. Bandit. No hit. And gold to province. Another province. I think this might just be one of those boards where we win because player won. Okay. It doesn't really matter which thing we play first, but okay. That works. So this turn, the goal is to artisan for another remodel and take 3 provinces. Let's see if we can manage that. Not getting to discard any provinces with Century isn't helping our cause. For sure. I mean, if we take 2 provinces, we're in a pretty good spot too, so it's not like a huge problem. Wait, I should have discarded these both. The silver. All right. We've got... Now, the problem is we can remodel. Yeah, we just needed to see a little bit more. Like, we have another gold down there, but we don't have a way to get it without playing the artisan. And if we play the artisan to get it, then we're not going to get to triple anyway. Unfortunately. Okay, wait, what if we pick up the bandit instead? We can bandit for gold and pick up the gold. And then we'll have 3 golds, a copper, 2 golds and a copper. But artisan for remodel isn't going to let us. Yeah, it's still not going to work, but I guess it's probably fine anyway. I still think this is the play. We can artisan for a duchy. Not that we really need to, but yeah, if we, oh my god. If we had just found 1 more gold there, I guess we could have not popped the plot the previous turn. Okay, yeah, whatever. If we had drawn that turn, you know, then this turn we pop the plot and then we definitely have the win, but I don't know. We didn't have any mountain villages in hand the previous turn. I was a little concerned about that. Obviously it worked out fine. Not the most interesting of kingdoms. Sentry did the Sentry thing of not trashing all our coppers, but we did do a better job of it than the bot did, which I guess isn't too surprising since we got to open Sentry. Yeah, the bot really didn't have much going here. I mean, it didn't play with the bandit, and it did get canal, but artisan for gold, like, well, if you were doing that, then, which it may have done, I know it bought at least 1 gold. But it... I got a gold there. And it got a gold, had a gold here, so it must have had... Oh, yeah, there's artisan for gold. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it had the gold gaining, but it just meant that it had fewer gainers than I did. Yeah, if I ever had hit like a gold or a silver of the bots, that would have been pretty pretty nasty, but the odds weren't too high because there weren't very many of those cards in its deck anyway. But yeah, I think I said player one, but I kind of forgot about the 5/2 when I said that. I think maybe that was actually the more important thing. I mean, opening remodel here is definitely not bad. And trash estates into useful stuff, but the bot only also had one smithy and one mountain village, or did it trash some mountain villages? No. That's really light on tech control. Yeah. I had 4 mountain villages and 2 smithies, and I mean, I'd have liked more, but yeah, just not enough gains. Yeah. Anyway, well, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.